Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make one of our custom lids. Um, so once this is the jig we use to hold it all together while we glue it. So once you've printed a rim like this on our 3D printer, then you cut. We have some thin polycarbonate film, so you cut a piece that's 95 millimeters wide and at least 140 millimeters long. Um, then you remove the, well, let's see, first I want to be sure this piece of, there's the base and it has an orientation, so the corners, I have the corner marked 1. We put a piece of silicone rubber on, and then you should wipe it off with some lint-free cloth or paper, chem wipe basically. So then this has a top and bottom. The top has these 4 corners beveled, so it'll fit inside the top part of the jig. It doesn't fit this way because the corners don't go in. So that tells you which way it goes. So this is up. This rim, the wide part goes downward, and that goes onto the jig. That sits on the silicone rubber pad, and then this so then we peel off the protective coating on the plastic. Which is maybe not trivial.
So do we also have a catalog number for that?
So we're buying a supply of it from China.
Oh.
A meter square sheet of it. This stuff's hard to get off. And if you start the corners and scrape, eventually it comes loose. Okay, so that'll go on top of the silicone rubber sheet, and be sure it's positioned so a little bit sticks out on every side. Some on each edge, and then we put on the top part and put in the screws. There's an extra set of holes. Use the ones that are further apart towards the corners, and then just tighten them down until they are finger tight. One's a little hard to turn for some reason. I'll have to check on that. It's probably I just finished cutting threads in these holes, so that one may need to cleaned up a little bit. Anyway, you should just be able to tighten them down finger tight. There we go. Now they're all seated, and there's a little plastic sticking out. Well, maybe not enough on that edge, so I'm going to see if I can might have to loosen a little bit.
So adjust to the degree that it's a little bit outside.
Yeah, a little bit outside on every edge. There we go. Yeah, now it's sticking out a little bit everywhere. Okay. So So now we take it to the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And we use dichloromethane. Dichloromethane is the solvent, which essentially melts the polycarbonate rim we printed to the polycarbonate sheet underneath.
You don't need gloves?
I'm not going to get it on my skin.
Okay.
There we go. Got a little bit in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start on the inside, and carefully go to the edge, and apply a little bit, just enough it runs down the edge.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want it to run out onto the surface because it will damage the transparency. So I guess start at the upper edge. Just apply a little bit. There we go. It runs down.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I ran enough it could go along this edge a little bit. There we go. I decide to tip it and just tipping it and runs around the sides.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let's set for just a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So any excess evaporates. But maybe I need a tiny bit more. Okay. So now we'll put a little bit on the outside edge. Oops. Uh-oh, I just put it in the wrong place, I think. Good thing I have that silicone rubber sheet underneath, because nothing should stick to it. I do the inside first, so it reduces chances anything's going to leak in and pool on the surface. Okay, so let's put, well, what do I do with the extra? I'm not sure. I'll just put it on the edge. So now we just give it about 10 minutes, and and the solvent will evaporate, and they'll be glued together.
So the top?
So I can stop that. I'll start a second.